What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play 999 Blind. In this episode, episode 9, we are going to figure out what's going on with this screeching metal that we don't really know much about. And unfortunately, Lizzie is not going to be around for this episode. We actually only managed to record one episode together when she last visited, so it may be a good month or so before you guys hear from her again, unfortunately. But she did have a great time. She loved reading your guys' comments, and I want to thank you guys for your positivity regarding her presence back on the channel. So thanks for that. It was very reassuring, and it was very fun for me, too. I enjoyed recording that session in particular, too. So that being said, let's get back into this. So, there's the screeching of metal on metal. It was almost as if the ship were screaming. Would it really hold until their time limit was up? Already, D-Deck was flooded. In the sudden silence, the only sound was the sad metal wail of the ship. Wow, so metaphorical. Not even metaphorical, like elegant, poetic, I would say. Unsurprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first. Oh, speaking of word choices, I want to thank JM for letting me know what the definition of enraptured was in the last episode. If you want to check that out, it's in the comments below. But basically, it means to be like fervently wrapped up in something or captivated by, in the sense that it sounds like it would be, but it's good to know there's an actual word for it. And thank you to the purple ampersand, I think is your name. You've been doing a lot of cool math things in the comments section on the past few episodes. So if you're interested in the math of this game and some of the concepts I might be mentioning in these episodes, definitely check out his comments because he makes some cool notes and elaborates further on concepts that are brought up by me or the game regarding some of the math behind the digital roots and all that. So thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. All right, now with that, we can move on. Unsurprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first.
ちょっとみんな、何してるのよ。
Well, what are you waiting for?
時間がもったいないわ。早く行きましょう。
We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up? And I don't trust Lotus at all. As if a spell had been broken, the others all began to talk at once.
そうだな。行こう。
You're right.
そうするしかあるまい。
We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
セブンさん。
Lotus is smiling. She's the only one who's smiling. I feel like she's getting away with something. You know what I mean? It's not like the smile that you're like really happy or overjoyed or reacting to something positively. It's like a kind of like a smirk. Like you're not trying to be too obvious about your smile, but you just like can't hide it back. And that's the kind of smirk I'm getting from Lotus right now.
俺も賛成だぜ。正直長話にうんざりしてたところだ。
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
サンタさんまで。
You too, Santa?
私もお兄ちゃんを探しに行かないと。
I have to find my brother.
ちょっと待ってください。みんな、落ち着いて考えましょう。
Wait, all of you, let's just calm down and think about this.
全員で脱出できる方法が必ずあるはずです。
There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Oh, I'm sorry, June.
ね、そうでしょ、
I really don't
ジュンペイ
think so.
君。言っ
Right?
てくださいよ。
Right, Junpei-kun? Say something.
ああ、そうだな。考えよう。何か方法を。
Yeah, let's think. Junpei's like, oh, crap, I'm asked by the girl I like to do something. I gotta do it. There's gotta be another way. His words sounded hollow and fake until an answer came to his head. Cue the, what's it called? Hangman's Gambit. As we dive into Junpei's mind. But you might have an idea of what the word is, but can you spell it? So funny.
だったらいいです。私が何とかします。
For those of you that don't know about the channel, ProZD on YouTube, you should definitely check out his video on Danganronpa. It's really funny. But fine, forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Wait, no! She spun around and ran toward Ace. He had slumped down next to the bed when June grabbed his arm and pulled. No, June, no, you can't run away. And not with Ace.
一宮さん、
Ace.
ほら、立ってください。諦めるのはまだ早いですよ。
Come on, Ace, please stand up. You can't give up
みんな
yet.
で一緒に考えましょう。全員で助かる方法を。
We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here. I'm not too optimistic. Then it happened. Oh boy, what's it? What's happening? Huh? Ace fell forward. Was he poisoned or something? He slumped over onto the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a boxer out cold.
一名さん
Ace! June cried out and dropped to her knees beside him. What's wrong with Ace? What happened? She put her arm around his neck and did her best to lift him up.
どうしたんですか一宮さんしっかりしてください
What happened, Ace? Say something. She shook him frantically. His eyes fluttered open.
大丈夫だ。
I'm all right. Are you really, though? His voice was weak and slightly
大
slurred.
丈夫ってでも
Huh? How are you all right?
俺だよ。
This. Like a poison or something? He held out his left arm and slowly opened his hand.
注射器
A syringe? What does that say? Saporal... And it was a syringe in a small vial. The vial was empty. Did he commit suicide? It had only recently been emptied. A few drops clung to the sides. There was a label taped to the side of the container. It read, Soparil Beta. I'm not familiar. Soparil Beta?
マントレインベータ何ですかこれは
What does this do? Did he try to take one for the team, have everybody move on, and then as he was going to be going, he was just going to rather die this way than, drown in the panic of the ship and everything? Or
これを撃ったんですか
did you use this?
ああ。ただの麻酔薬だよ。心配には及ばん。
Yes, it's just anesthetic. I'll be fine. I don't know if I trust this at this point. Anesthetic?
ここに来る前に見つけたんだ。
I found it earlier.
個室の方の病室を探しているときに、
While we were searching the hospital
い
rooms.
つか何かの役に立つのではないかと思い、忍ばせておいたのだが、
I thought it might be useful later.
まさか自分で使うことになるとはな。
I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
どうしてそんなことを
Why did you do this?
言っただろう。一休みさせてもらうって。
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap.
もう疲れたんだよ。私は。
Aww. I really am very tired. Junpei knew that wasn't why he'd done it. Ace had injected himself with anesthetic to forestall Junpei and Jun's attempts to bring him along. If he couldn't move, there was nothing they could do. He'd injected himself so that they would be forced to leave him behind.
一宮さん
Well played. Well played, honestly.
おや
Ace.
まだ用があるのかね。
Is there something you want to say?
眠りたいんだ。少し静かにしてもらえないかな。
I'd just like to sleep. A little. Could you keep it down?
ダメですダメですよ一宮さん眠っちゃダメです
No, don't! Ace, don't fall asleep!
ああ、君の胸は暖かいな。
You feel
と
warm.
ても心地がいい。
So comfortable.
なんだかいい夢が。
What?
見られそうだ
I think I'll have a nice dream. Also, excuse my phone. That's going to be a swift do not disturb. Ace's eyelids drooped further and further, almost as though he were dying. Yeah, it sounds a lot like he's dying, not just, an anesthetic.
一宮さん一宮さん
Ace! She shook his shoulder again and again. But this time, he didn't respond. Only the gentle rising and falling of his chest told them he was alive. Junpei was relieved to see he was, in fact, still breathing. Yeah, me too.
ベッドの上に寝かせよ
Let's get him up on a bed. Wow, Ace really taking one for the team. Something else worth mentioning is Purple Ampersand, in one of his previous comments, or actually on last episode's comments, noted that given all the different combinations, which of which there actually aren't as many as it seems at first, especially if you take advantage of some digital root math. Determined that the only people that should be or could be left behind so that the future group can progress based on the digital roots of said groups and the doors available is the numbers 6, 5, and 1. So it was going to be one of Ace, June, or Junpei that had to stay behind as the sacrifice, which is probably why Ace is so adamant about being the sacrifice. When Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look of pity.
さあ、これで選択の余地はなくなったわね。
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
彼の思いを無駄にしないためにも、私たちは前に進まなくちゃ。
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
そうでしょ？
Right?
心にもないこと。
I know, right? Like you even mean that.
何か言ったかしら？
You say
い
something?
や、なんでもない。
No. Nothing. It felt wrong, but he had to agree. Then suddenly, Santa spoke.
選択の余地はまだ完全になくなったわけじゃないぜ。
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we? Yeah, we gotta
え？
split up into groups,
どう
don't
いう
we?
こと？
Huh? What do you mean?
俺たち6人がどの扉に入るのかはまだ決まったわけじゃないだろう。
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
ああ、なるほど。確かにそうね。
Yes, that's true.
無駄話はもうこりごりだ。さっさと決めちまおう。
Enough of this screwing around. Let's
ま
decide.
ずはヤシロ。あんたは何番の扉に入りたい？
You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
私は、そうね。8番かしら。
I want door number 8. If Lotus is gonna go in door number 8, that means it would have to be June and Santa that accompany her?
私のバングルナンバーと同じだし。
It's the same number as my bracelet number.
わかった。8番だな。
Got it. You're
それじゃ
8.
次は7だ。あんたは何番の扉に？
You're next. 7. Which one do you want?
俺は7を選ぶよ。そこのババアとは気が合いそうもないんだ。
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady. Ooh, called out.
あんた今なんて言った？
What? What did you just say? Her face distorted by rage, Lotus took a step towards 7. He threw up his hands and made a face like a child caught with his hand in the cookie
何
jar.
も言ってないよ。
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
覚えてなさい。
Oh, you're gonna get it next time. She shot him a glare that would have melted steel, then turned and stalked off. That's pretty
さて
funny.
と、
I
次は
appreciate
誰
the
から
little
聞こうか。
little jab there, 7. Alright, who's next? Santa's gaze moved across the 3 people left. Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be, what, 5, 4, and 3, I guess both 5 and 4? No, if... Yeah, 5 and 4 could go. That's right, I forgot that we have Clover as well. So, are we actually gonna have the choice here? Finally, they stopped on
順
Junpei.
平、お前はどの扉に？
Junpei, which door do you want? At last. Junpei's mind was already made up. Oh, really? Was it? Because I wasn't aware. Door 3 is probably not so much of an option. I'm tempted to go with door 7 just because we haven't spent a lot of time with 7. Yet at the same time, I'm so intrigued by Lotus that I really do want to go to door number 8. But if we go to door number 8, that means we'll be with Clover. And I probably dislike Clover the most out of the remaining party members at the moment. So I don't know if that's the way to go exactly. But again, if we go... Actually, we're probably going to be with Clover. We're going to be with Clover for either 7 or 8 now that I think about it. Because we'll always be paired up to be, you know, number 9. So it's really a genuine choice between Lotus and 7. I think... I'm so curious about Lotus, but we've spent so much time with her. Let's go with door number 7.
俺は
I
7の扉に入ろうと思う。
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
そうか。7だな。
Okay, 7 it is. Yeah.
すると必然的に紫は8ってことになるわけだが。
Yep. Alright then, that means June's gotta go through 8.
どうしてですか？
What? Why?
なんでだよ。
What? Santa grimaced and muttered angrily to himself, but finally began to
俺たち
explain.
6人が揃ってこの先へと進むにはな。
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone
次の
behind,
3通りのパターンで分かれる以外に方法はねえんだよ。
There are only 3 ways we can do it. Yep, I got you. Plan A.
358で7に入り、467で8に入るか。
Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. Plan B.
457で7に入り、368で8に入るか。
Yep, or then you just switch to 4, 5, and 3, 6. Yep.
367で7に入り、458で8に入るか。
So we genuinely could have chosen any one of the doors. We would have been with... Interesting if we went with essentially plan A. Is there a route we could have gone through door 3? Maybe. I don't want to take the time to figure it out right now. But there is a possibility we would have been with Santa and Lotus again through door 7. Oh wait, but no, but Lotus already was committed to 8, so that's not really an option. But there are no other
要する
combinations.
に3と4、5と6、7と8は絶対に同じ扉には入れねえってことだ。
In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same
分かっ
doors.
たな。
You get it now? As Santa finished, June looked over at Junpei, tears welling over the corners of her eyes. Aww. Oh no.
それじゃあ私はこの先ずっと淳平くんと離れ離れに。
You're saying we aren't going to see each other again for a long time? Don't worry, June. It's okay. I've been doing long distance for a couple of years now. It'll be alright. You guys will make it through. I'm sure you'll last a few hours. Junpei felt just as June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials they were preparing to face. But he knew, if they were to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile.
おいおい、そんな根性の別れみたいな言い方するなよ。
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again.
離れ離れになるって言ったって一時的なものだ。
We gotta split up, but only for a
最初の
while.
4と5の扉の時だってそうだっただろ。
This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember?
チームは2つに分かれたが、結局はこの部屋で合流することになった。
We got split up then too, but we all met back
きっ
up.
と同じだよ。7と8の扉も。
I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that. Yeah, I'm a bet that it's not the
ここが
case, but
先
you
の
know.
方で繋がってると。
You mean they're connected somewhere? I mean, if it's that broad a statement, yeah, I'm sure the paths will eventually intersect, but it might not be, you know,
Ah.
as soon as Junpei's alluding. Yeah,
そうだな。
probably.
おそらく
Probably. She didn't sound very hopeful. It was 7 that interjected.
俺は間違いなく繋がってると思うぜ。
I'm sure they're gonna connect
どう
somewhere.
してそう思うんですか。
Why? What makes you think so? I mean, because they both need to eventually access the number 9 door. So, unless there are multiple 9 doors on multiple separate paths that, you know, tracks can individually get to, which wouldn't make sense because then you would need a group of more than 3 people such that your group of 4 or 5 has a digital route for a door that initially gets you through it, and then you reach a door 9 where the subset of that initial group has some combination of, you know, less people that adds up to a digital route of 9, which is just not conducive to a game like this.
も
So
しも繋がってなかったとしたら、どっちのチームも9の扉には入れなくなっちまうからだ。
if they don't, then neither team can get through door
つ
9.
まり、この段階でゲームオーバーってことになる。
In other words, the game would end right here.
ここまで用意周到にことを運んできたゼロが、こんなところで全てを終わりにするとは思えね
Zero's been on top of his stuff so far. I don't think he'd blow it
え。
now.
奴は最後の最後まで、このゲームを楽しむつもりでいるはずだ。
I'm sure that Baka wants to have his fun as long as
誰
possible.
かが9の扉にたどり着くまでな。
Also, shout out to those of you that appreciate my censoring, or at least find it humorous. I'm glad it's entertaining. But he's not gonna end this game until we get the door. I didn't see that, but June said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulders.
大丈夫だ。もう一度必ず会えるさ。
もう大丈夫。なぜって私が来た。Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise. June bit her lip and gave him an almost imperceptible nod.
約束ですよ。
Yes. Promise? Her voice was barely above a whisper. Santa's voice shattered the moment.
やっと終わったみたいだな。
You guys are done, right? He stretched and
とにか
continued.
くこれで問題はほぼ片付いたことになる。
Anyway, that's pretty much it.
残った俺と四つ葉は自動的にどっちかへと割り振られることになるからな。
Clover and I will both go into separate groups.
なんだ俺が8で四つ葉が7に入りゃいいのか。
I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7.
四つ葉何か異論は。
Any problems with that, Clover? Keep her away from the manipulative Lotus. Clover looked away and was silent for a moment. Whatever. It was more of a dismissal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care.
よしそれじゃあこれで決まりだ。
Alright, we're ready to go then.
行こ
Let's move. Looks like it's time to finally get going. At Santa's command, the group split and headed for their respective doors. Clover, 7, and Junpei walked toward door 7. Santa, Lotus, and June headed for door 8. Man, Santa and Lotus, they are a duo of doubt. The dubious duo, if I might say so. They're both smarter than they seem, and seem a little bit suspicious about, their attitudes, their willingness to keep moving forward. Just a little suspicious. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. 7 took a deep breath.
準備はいいか
You guys ready?
ああ
Yeah.
うん。
All right.
行くぞ
Let's go. It's showtime.
開いた
It's open. A narrow hallway stretched out before them. 7 and Clover leapt through the door. Yeah,
よし
use all the time you got. Let's do this. It's time, guys. It's time. Hurry. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. The detonators in the bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. What? He looked to his right, toward door 8. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned and looked toward him. They blew each other a kiss. That's not an actual line. Their eyes met. They nodded.
紫
June,
純平君
Junpei-kun. Their farewell took almost 1.5 seconds. Aw, I can kind of picture it in my head. It's like cute how determined they are to see each other.
何やってんだ順平
What the heck are you doing, Junpei? Whoa, that blur though. Then someone took hold of Junpei's arms and hauled him bodily through the door. Can't afford to be getting caught up in that. He heard the sound of the number door slam shut behind him. There we go. It's time. His bracelet gave a cold electronic beep.
残り81秒だ
Only 81 seconds left.
やる時間ももったいねえ行くぜ
No time to waste, guys. Let's get moving. What do we have to do? 7 led the way down the hall. Junpei and Clover followed him as fast as they could. So we gotta find the dead, right? After what seemed like far more than 81 seconds, they had reached the end of the hall.
見て左の扉あそこにデッドがある
Look, the door on the left, I can see the dead. There was no time to rest or catch their breath. All 3 slammed their hands in quick succession over the scanner panel on the dead. Admittedly, that's kind of anticlimactic. I'm kind of disappointed that it was just another, sprint to the end of the hall. Seems everyone's pretty tired. Still trying to catch his breath, 7 leaned heavily against the wall.
止まった止まったぜ
It stopped. It stopped. His smile seemed forced and a little crooked.
ナンバリングドアを通り抜けたのはこれで2度目になるが
This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but
やっぱりヒヤヒヤするもんだな
you never really get used to it. He stood up straight and no longer out of breath, then wiped some of the sweat from his head and neck. Clover smirked at him.
図体の割には意外と肝っ玉は小さいんだねおっさん
What? Clover goes, I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
こんなことね
What? What the heck did you just say? Say it again. I dare
10
you.
体の割には意外と弾は
You have no.
てめえ、殺されてえのか。
You little. You want to
や
die?
れるもんならやってみなさいよ。
I'd like to see you try. Why is Clover all of a sudden picking a fight with Seven?
おお、上等じゃねえか、このクソガキが。
You brat. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's chill, first of all. Clover, I don't know why you're calling out Seven for being nervous when his life is on the line for an 81-second sprint as a large guy, first of all. Seven, why are you about to throw down with a girl who's just insulted you and apparently destroyed your pride by saying you don't have big balls? Like, this is not the situation to be having a fight, nor is this the right, like, nor is this something meaningful to be fighting over.
おいおい、こんなところで仲違いはやめろよ。
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for, this.
何の得にもならないだろうが。
It's not gonna do us any good.
たく。
Gosh. Junpei sighed. Sometimes he wondered if the doors and the puzzles were really the greatest challenge they faced.
ちょっとここで待っててくれ。他にも扉がないかどうか調べてくるから。
Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors. They didn't respond, but Junpei wasn't in the mood for a conversation anyway. Definitely been there before.
ナンバリングドアはやっぱりこっち側からじゃ開かないか。
We just
今
came
入
through
ってき
this
たばか
door.
りだもんな。
And of course, it's shut tight.
こっちの左の方、
So where's the next one?
一本だけ脇道があるみたいだが。
There's a short hallway on the left here.
鉄の壁か。どうやっても開けられそうにないな。
And an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it. At last, he gave up and returned to Seven, who was tapping lightly on the wooden floor. Wooden
ど
door.
うせここを開くしかないんだろ。
This door is the only option we've got, right?
あ、
Yeah,
そうみたいだ。
looks like it.
扉の上に何か書いてあるね。 読め
Hey,
る？あの金属製のプレート。
hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
オペレーティングルーム。
It says operating room. Operating room. Ooh, that gets me excited. For those of you that don't know, I'm a medical student and I'm very heavily leaning towards surgery as a specialty. So operating room, that's I guess be pretty exciting.
どうやらこの先は手術室になっているらしい。
If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside
手
here.
術室か。少なくとも今聞いて嬉しい名前じゃないな。
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant. Something about it made Junpei feel nervous. All right, well, maybe I should feel a little bit more nervous
とに
myself.
かくうだうだやってても仕方がね
Well, there's no point in standing
え。早
around.
速だが、中を拝ませてもらうことにしよ
Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us. Seven grabbed the brass knob and slowly opened the door. All right. The creak of the hinge sounded like the groan of an old woman.
う。どうした？
What's wrong?
いや、なんでもない。
No, it's nothing. It's probably like the smell or something. A chill snaked its way down Junpei's spine.
入ろう。
Let's just go. Quickly, he gathered what courage he could and took the first step into the room. Seven followed with Clover right behind him. Ooh, it's like more of an old school, like, operating theater. Huh? Part of the room just past the door was obscured by a
なん
screen.
だこのついたては。
What the heck is
見
this?
てみればわかるでしょ？
Why don't we take a look?
おい、四つ葉。
Hey, Clover! Clover's curiosity got the better of her, and she darted past Junpei to peer around the corner. Ooh, I'm definitely that type of a curious person, but I have the strange feeling she's not going to see the most pleasant of sights. And there you have it. Her scream nearly blew out Junpei's eardrums.
四
What?
つ葉。
Clover! He and Seven ran toward Clover to see what had frightened her.
どうした？
Hey, what's wrong? They rounded the screen, and the cause of her outburst was immediately clear.
なんだこいつは。
What the heck is this? I mean, that looks like a mannequin of some sort, not like an actual body. So I can't say I'm exactly getting the whole
死体？
scare. Is this a corpse? No. It was something that looked kind of like a human, lying across some sort of bed. No, not a bed. An operating table. The table sat on a rusty steel lift, and a cluster of bright operating lights shone down on it from the ceiling.
確かめるか。
We should probably take a closer look. Yeah. Slowly they approached. As they got closer to the body, it became clear that it wasn't a body at all.
こいつは
This is...
なんだよ。ただの人形じゃないか。
What the heck? That's just a huge doll or something.
人形
A doll? I feel like they're gonna have to, dig something out of the doll or something like that. Clover did not look terribly comforted. Slowly she approached the operating table and looked, as intently as possible, from as far away as possible, at the thing. Junpei could see her relax.
本当だ人形じゃん
You're right. It's only a doll.
脅かさないでよねもう
Man, it really scared me. She heaved a great sigh of relief and wiped a few drops of sweat from her forehead. Seven smirked.
肝っ玉の小さい女だな。体と同じでミクロサイズか。
I knew he was gonna make some balls related comment. Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
うるさい黙れ筋肉バカ
Whoa. Shut it. Don't you start with me, fatty. To be fair though, kind of a translation thing. I feel like in America they would make it's a more common thing. It's like an insult to be like you fatty or something like that. But she actually said like kinniku, which is like muscles. It's more like you're muscle head. Like all body, no brains. I don't know if people even really use that insult anymore.
お、あんのか、ちびっこめ。
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short
相
stuff?
当じゃないのよこの黒豚まんじゅう
Yeah, bring it on, you whale.
おいおい、またかよ。いい加減にしてくれ頼むから。
So aggressive and confrontational over the silliest of things. Hey guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off.
やれやれ。ところで
I feel you, Junpei.
どうやら彼も立派な肝っ玉を持ってるらしいな。
I love it. I love it. Anyway, it looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. It's either just like relaxing or heart.
と言っても肝臓ではなく
There we go.
心臓のようだが。
I'm talking about a heart.
あ、こいつか。この胸のところにある。
Oh, this? You mean in his chest? Yeah. It was set a little higher than normal for a human body, but from the shape of the organ, there could be no doubt that it was a heart.
なんで心臓なんか
Why would there be a heart in a
た
doll?
だの人形じゃないってことだろうな。
I don't think it's a
人
doll.
体模型
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something? It's very possible. I actually just had a simulation on a medical mannequin this morning.
夜のお友達かもしれないぜ。
Oh no, Seven, no. Or maybe it's got more personal uses. Look at that face he's making too. That little smirk. He's kind of looking away. He's like chuckled a little bit to himself, but no. Seven's grin was more than a little perverted. Clover glared at
と
him.
にかく室内を調べてみよう。
Anyway,
行動開始だ。
how about we take a look around this place? Let's go. Okay,
了解だ。
sure thing. Ooh. This is, there's a chemical room, preparation room. Seek a way out. How epic, how dramatic. So there's the operating room, and we can go around behind the screens and the corner, and a couple of rooms to go into. Cool, so there's quite a bit going on. And I think what we're going to do is explore this operating room, this weird medical mannequin, the chemical room, the preparation room, whatever rooms there may be, find out what exactly is going on here, what we're supposed to do in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was pretty fun. Getting to see our next, puzzle and experience this new music and all too. And to get to spend some time with some new characters. Like, obviously, I've grown to like Lotus and Santa a bit more, but I think I'm appreciating the little bit of characterization we're getting of Clover and Seven as well. I also appreciated the scenes with Ace, right? I feel bad for leaving him behind, but I understand his dedication, his resolve to not letting either June or Junpei be the sacrifice. So, yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to the next episode just as much as I am. But until then, This has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.